Welcome to high school, or welcome back, those of you who are my seniors and taking my college prep course. For those of you who don't know me, some of you might, for those who don't know me, my name is Mrs. Kennedy, also known as Mrs. K. You're welcome to call me that. Obviously, I'm not here right now. I just had a baby at the end of summer, so I'm on maternity leave right now. I might swing by, bring in maybe sometime, but I will definitely be back in October. Until then, we have Mr. Walsh, who's helping me out. He is an excellent math teacher. He taught math for many years. He can help you out with anything you need. But also, all of my stuff's going to be online and on Canvas. We're going to talk a lot about that later. But anyways, just wanted to say a quick hello, so you can see my face, and I'm not just some mysterious person talking on videos. Speaking of videos, this video is going to be sort of a tour of the room. So you don't have to get up and follow me or anything, but I'm just going to kind of give you a quick download about where we are. Now the first thing was we had a seating chart when we started, so hopefully you're sitting in the right seat. If you didn't find your seat, that means you weren't on my roster, so you need to make sure that you now have a seat and that you're actually on my roster, okay? So that's the first thing you need to get done. Other than that, just sit back and enjoy the tour. Alright guys, hello again. We've switched to selfie mode because I feel like that would be the easiest to walk around. So notice I'm pretty cool like that. I know how to work selfies. Anyway, so here's the board. You've seen the board, right? This is where all of our notes will take place. Projection right in front of the desks, very easy to see, right? So we have our projection board. We're just going to take a quick 360 tour around the classroom. So heading over here, you've seen a very important piece of information on the wall. Homework. This is where we will display homework every single time, okay? So notice it says in big bubble letters, homework, and then right underneath it, it says due next class. That is always going to be the case. I will probably have homework every single day. Sorry how it goes. College prep, secondary 1 regular, secondary 1 honors. Hopefully you can figure that out. It'll be listed here, homework assignments, probably already listed here. We'll say disclosure, 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 right? Because that's always the first site's homework. Here's where you could go. You can also go on Canvas to figure out your homework. Continuing on, we have our lost and found, beautiful lost and found picture, right? And then the table below it. This is where I will put any of the crap you leave behind in my classroom, including water bottles and soda. Please don't leave crap behind in my classroom. #1 pet peeve. Anyways, if anything important does get left behind, it will end up here. I'm not going to remind you, you're a high schooler. I don't care if you lose your phone, but it could end up here. So, that's lost and found. Continuing on, around the corner. We have our schedule. Notice, it's beautiful. It has our schedule on here. Wednesday, Thursday, depending on when you're seeing this video, right? We are in college prep, disclosures, secondary 1 honors, secondary 1 regular. If you're in my advisory class, you already know this, right? I saw you last year. So here's our agenda. It will always be updated week after week. At least, you know, it should be updated week after week. It's kind of one of my Achilles heels. But anyways, so this is where you can find out what we're doing for the day or what we're doing in case you're missing class, right? Missing something. You can also, again, check on Canvas. This is just sort of a little welcome to the classroom, right? But then there's a very important little piece of information on here. It says Miss K's email, jordan.kennedy@canyonsdistrict.org. It's also in your disclosure. We'll talk about it later. But this is probably the #1 way to get a hold of me. So here's my email. Strongly recommend you write it down. Do not email me at cdsdocs. I will not answer. Just flat out tell you right now, I will not answer. So use this one at canyonsdistrict.org, and I will get back to you within 24 hours. Continuing on, you will see important dates. We have like tests or quizzes or projects due. I will put the date up here. If you're in college prep, secondary 1 honors or secondary 1 regular, you will see what days you have stuff due. Okay, I will update that by chapter. Moving on over, we have the flag. It's beautiful, right? We're in the back of the classroom now. You'll see lots of posters and stuff, fun stuff that you'll see. Some things about me, just in case you wanted to know. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. As well as, you'll see a poster down there, an X-Men fan. That's just sort of a brief introduction to who I am. I'm total comic book nerd. Right now I'm all about Marvel and DC. I'm currently watching, not watching Arrow. I finished Arrow a long time ago. Currently watching Legends of Tomorrow. If you haven't started that one, I strongly recommend it because it's super cool. Also, a huge fan of the new Star Wars stuff coming out. And I will probably be going to Comic-Con while I'm on maternity leave. Yeah, that's how devoted I am, so should be fun. Oh, I'm a big fan of Supernatural as well, though I'm so sorry I still haven't caught up on the last couple seasons. Let's be honest, it got a little soap opera-y. Anyways, so that's kind of a little insight into who I am. Obviously, I also like math, right? Or I wouldn't be a math teacher. But that's sort of who I am. Yeah, you can see. We'll do one of these projects this year. It's called Tessellations. You may have done this if you had taken my class 2 years ago, but we will be doing it again this year a little later in the school year. And then we've got some other fun posters around. Continuing on, This is Supernatural Cassie's lost puppy. It's kind of funny. Anyways, got some other posters over here. These are more school related. And you obviously know SOAR. For those of you in my freshman class, you will eventually know SOAR. It means safe, organized, actively engaged, respectful. That's kind of our big thing here. You'll talk a lot about that in advisory, college prep. You know that by now, right? Then we end up over here. Excuse me. We have our in bins, very important. So this is your very important station right here. This is how you turn stuff into me. You've got A day, right? Period 1, period 2, period 3. Sorry, we don't have period 2. Period 1, period 3, period 4. B day, period 5, period 7, period 8. Okay? So whichever period you are in, this is the only thing you will ever, this is the only bin that you will ever turn anything into me. Okay? The only bin. So if you are in period 1, you will only turn stuff into this bin. Nothing else. If you are in period 7, you will only turn stuff into this bin. Nowhere else. Okay? It's not, here's stuff for homework quizzes. Here's stuff for homework. It's not divided up. Everything you want to come to me goes in one place. Okay? That's why it's not confusing. And then right next door, you have the absent folder. So if you were gone, you can look into the absent folder. Try and orient it so you can see. We've got it by day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? And then we've got it by class, college prep, secondary 1 honors. So you can go and find what day you were gone, reach in, pull out the homework, there you have it. But once again, everything is also on Canvas. So please make sure you check Canvas like a whole bunch of times because everything's going to be there for you. Secondary 1, your textbook, your workbooks will be down here. We will talk about this a little later. Just know that this is where eventually you will get your workbooks, and they should already be stocked. Alrighty, continuing on, we have the door, always important, right? And you will see my schedule right up on the board, or on the door itself. It's on the inside and the outside, so if you're ever wondering where I am or what I'm doing, it's right here on the door for you. We have got the recycling and the garbage. Here we've got the non-electric pencil sharpener. If you want to bug the entire class, please go ahead and use this. However, if you want to be, in the 21st century, here is the electric pencil sharpener. Please use this one, as well as a stapler next to it if you need it. We have arrived at my desk. This is my desk area. Please do not leave your crap here. This is mine and mine alone. Some hand sanitizer for me, right? This is all my stuff. But you're welcome to come up and talk to me. Mr. Walsh will be sitting here as well. And this is where our area will be. Do not mess with my phone. Do not mess with my chair. No, you cannot sit in it. I don't care if you're my aide or I've known you for 5 years. It's not. However, you're welcome to sit in these lovely chairs if you need some help. So right up here, you can come up and talk to us. We can help you out with anything you need. If you needed help, or you can just raise your hand. We'll come on over to as well. However, if you have like a sort of shy little question and you don't really want the whole class to hear, feel free to come on up. Totally fine. I get it. Over here will be, again, my area. Lots of stuff here that you cannot touch. And we arrive at the calculators. So the calculators, you need to check out, right? So I can remember who has one. Really easy. It's not super formal. Just write your name on the sheet. Write your name to take out a calculator. Cross it off to return it. Right, so if at the end of the day I see Henry has his name still on here and I have a missing calculator, I know Henry accidentally put a calculator in the backpack, Henry now owes me 12 bucks. So please don't lose my calculators. Feel free to buy your own. These are like 12 bucks at Walmart, right? TI 30, really not that expensive. You're welcome to go get one, have it yourself. Graphing calculator, if you already have one, then go ahead and use it. But if you do not have one, please do not go out and buy an $80 graphing calculator, okay? Your entire high school career, you will never need it. If we do anything in statistics, it can be done on here, or we will give you a calculator, okay? So you don't need to go out and buy an $80 calculator. In fact, I highly recommend you don't, because you can't use it in college. If you go take the 1050, 1060 courses, they don't let you use that thing. So don't waste your money on that, all right? Don't waste your money on it. All right, continuing on. You may be thinking, okay, if I can't touch anything in Miss Kennedy's desk, where am I going to find all school supplies? Here we have our lovely student supply section. So say you come to class, oh my gosh, I forgot my pencil. Got pencils for you. Say, you need to 3-hole punch something. Here's 3-hole punch. As always, since we are in high school now, if you borrow something, please return it, right? I am always running out of pencils. I'm always running out of scissors. Please make sure you return my stuff, right? It's my stuff for you to loan. Totally welcome for you to use. Please make sure it gets back where it goes. And please try to keep it clean, right? Otherwise, I can't loan you stuff. That kind of sucks. So, hopefully, we can keep that system going. But if you do forget, it's, not a horrible deal. Okay, Last but not least, we have the tech center for Mr. Walsh and I. Please don't touch any of this stuff. It's very complicated. It's way old school and kind of hard. I know there's whole clouds and stuff and we really should upgrade, but it's got like speakers and cords and you can see all this nonsense, so just avoid this area. If you accidentally bump into something, it's okay, right? Just avoid liquids over here because that would be really bad. And we've wrapped around again to the board. Okay, so I know that was a lot of information in like, 9 minutes, but we have a lot to talk about today. So hopefully you saw everything. Hopefully you kind of got the gist. Here's the sort of, again, brief overview of the classroom. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous, right? But if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Totally help you out. Or ask Mr. Walsh. He could help you out as well. All right, guys. Now go ahead and go on to the disclosure video. Mr. Walsh, that will be in Canvas under disclosure. Otherwise, you can find it on YouTube under During Kennedy disclosure videos. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Nice to see you. Hope you have a great year. Bye.